Hello, limitless CEOs, and welcome to the very first episode in the series of Free Your Mind. I'm Ali Mortimer. I'm a mind master. I'm a master manifester and a lover of all things energetic. And it's my role within the Limitless CEO to help you. Oh, excuse me, I've just eaten it. I'm not going to lie. Just had a Ferrero Rocher and it's repeating on me. It's the last one left over for Christmas. As I was saying, I'm really sorry. I'm here as my role as part of the Limitless CEO really is to help deepen your understanding of yourself, to understand your aura, your thoughts, your mindset, your feelings, your energy, and how all of this has an incredibly important role to play in the success of your business, how magnetic you are and how all really fits together. Your mind, your feelings, and your energy. It all works together in order to manifest whatever it is that you want to call in. That is another whole topic and one I think I'm going to come and talk about next week. I was just thinking about how I wanted to introduce this, and mindset, energetics, and manifestation, to me, they're a triangle that all work together, and I've drawn a beautiful diagram of it, but I want to come and talk to you about that next week. This week, what I really want to talk to you about is self-confidence. There are so many clients of ours, so many women in our world who talk to us about not being confident enough. They want to build confident, or they'll feel confident when. So I believe I'm here to help you build that self-belief, help you build that confidence in you. And that's what I really want to help you do, to help improve that self-doubt. Now, I'm not going to lie as well. Not only have I just had a Ferrero Rocher, but I didn't have any sleep last night for a couple of reasons. One, my mind was just so excited. I don't know about any of you, but sometimes my mind is just whirring with so many ideas. Not only that, I've got a to-do list as long as Hadrian's Wall. And then to just cap that all off, just as I was going to sleep, my dog, for those of you who know me well enough, I usually have a spaniel sat with me. My spaniel was very poorly last night, so I spent most of the night looking after him. So I have my notes with me today because I'm going to keep referring them to make sure I keep on track, because when I'm tired, I can often go on a tangent or I can forget what I'm going to say. So I really wanted to talk to you today about that self-confidence, to really alleviate those feelings of self-doubt so you can really come out into the world and unveil yourself, be that authentic version of you that makes you really magnetic to others. And that's what we want in business. That's what Em and I believe in. It's very much more about attracting clients rather than going to get clients. It's all about your language. So I would love you to start to reframe about attracting clients, and the clients who are going to invest in you are going to invest in you because they're confident in you. Therefore, you need to be confident in you and your business and what you deliver. So let's start there. Let's start with confidence. One of my notes was here is also this fear of being overconfident. So let's quickly go back to the reframe of being overconfident. My belief is that there's a fine line between confidence and arrogance. You know, there's arrogance is I'm telling you what to do, and it's like, I know this better than you, I'm better than you. But in my world and in my belief that there's no hierarchy when it comes to mentors, to coaches, whatever field you're in. It's all to do with how we can bring it all to the table and share our knowledge. I'm no better than you, you're no better than me. It's just a conversation that we're going to have. So it's recognizing the difference between the arrogance of I'm coming in because I'm better than you, rather than just I'm coming in to talk to you, I'm coming in to share with you what I know, and recognizing that. But also recognizing that confidence is also incredibly important when you are a woman in business. I'm talking to women in business. That's what we stand for, women in business. It's about really allowing yourself to have that level of confidence, because if you've got confidence in you, then everybody who you're speaking to, whether those be clients, colleagues, they're going to have confidence in you. If you believe in you, they're going to believe in you. And if you're in business, you want people to interact with you in business, to buy from you, to invest in you, whether that's investing money in your programs and services, or if you're a woman in business, like I know Laura is, who's watching. Hi, Laura. They want to invest, you want them to invest in you in terms of you in as part of that business, to invest in you and to believe in you and to give you the budgets, give you the resources, whatever it might be that you need in corporate. But it's still the same. You need to have this level of confidence and this self-belief. I believe in me, I'm confident in me, so you can be confident in me and you can believe in me. So let's go back to that. So many people say, Ali, I'm not as confident as you. I can't do what you do. And I just want to remind you that there was a time when this was the case for me too. I didn't feel confident. I didn't have self-belief in me. I never would have thought that I would have been running my own business. There was a time in my life where I never ever thought that I would be coming on and doing a live publicly, openly to anybody who ever wants to come in and watch it. Never ever thought that would happen. So it's not necessarily about being like me, but it's how can we instill the same level of confidence that I have in myself, in my thoughts, in my belief, in who I am and where I'm going. How can you foster that level of confidence in you, in who you are and what you do, where you're going and what you want to create? So if this is something that you want to feel more of in 2023, this level of feeling of confidence in yourself, in your business, in anyone's business, whatever it is that you want to do, if there's that feeling of confidence that you desire and you feel that is missing currently, then I'm going to be talking to you about that today, because I want you to listen up, because confidence isn't something sorry, I'm trying to speak too quickly and I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me take a breath. Confidence, what I really want you to go away and know is this, is confidence is the byproduct of doing the things that you fear. It is the outcome of doing those scary things. So many times, I think people feel that confidence is a prerequisite to doing the scary things, to doing the thing that you fear, where it's really, really not that at all. I would hate to tell you, it's the other way around. It's that when you do the scary things, it is when you walk with fear and do the things that you are frightened of doing, that is when you start to cultivate confidence. The more you do the things that scare you, the more confidence you are going to cultivate in yourself. So for me, confidence is very much around having courage repeatedly and doing those things, having courage again and again and again, and being brave and harnessing your fear. I often talk about fear as being a friend. Fear is just there to remind you you're about to do something that you don't know. You don't know the outcome of, that it feels uncomfortable, that it's different. It's okay, it's there to tell you and to protect you, but it's not there to stop you unless you're standing on the edge of a cliff and you're about to throw yourself off. But that's very rarely the case when we're in business. This is about fear being that voice that's just saying, this is something you've not done before, so just watch out. But it doesn't mean don't do it. It means walk with me, let's go, let's do this together. I've got my eyes and ears out for you and let's do it. Let's learn from this. Because I believe that with every brave step that you take, your confidence is going to grow. With every action, when you hold your heart, that's what courage is, by the way. Courage, la coeur, is from the French. It's also from Latin. It's all built around la coeur, the heart, courage, heart. If you do things with heart, if you hold your heart, if you walk with heart, if you walk with love, then love is the antidote to fear. If you've ever read the book by Marianne Williamson, Return to Love, the antidote to fear is love. So we walk with love when we're frightened, and then that is what instills the courage within us. Because yes, you are going to make some mistakes. I'm going to tell you this. When you walk on a path that has never been trodden before in your life, you are going to make mistakes. It's inevitable. You are going to make wrong turnings. You are going to mess up. You are going to F it up. You will get it wrong. But that's okay, because every time you mess it up, every time you make a mistake, you are going to be learning something. You're going to be taking that wisdom and then you're going to be giving that. And every heartbreak, every cut, every bruise is just one of your badges to say, I've done hard things. I've done a hard thing and I survived. And it's in those scars that have healed. It's in those badges and cuts and scrapes that you can say, do you know what? I've done hard things before and I survived. I'm still here and I'm telling the story. So the more you take action without confidence, the more confidence you are going to create in yourself. And if you keep doing it, your confidence is going to grow and grow and grow and grow and grow. And now I'm going to look at my notes to make sure I'm staying on track. Yes, I am. Check me out. I'm doing really, really well on like 2 hours sleep. So what am I saying here? I'm not saying go to the edge of the scariest thing and jump off and throw yourself right in. Although if that's what you want to do, you can do that. I'm just saying take some small steps. And in those small steps, in those first actions, you're going to start to create and cultivate confidence. And the more you do it, the better you're going to get. And the more, the better you get, the more confidence you get. It's like you become this confidence magnet. I've done that, so I can do it again. I've done a hard thing. I've done something that was unknown, so I can do something new again and again and again. Excuse me. The other thing I wanted to say here as well is that often, you know, when we've got this lack of confidence, this lack of self-belief, it can be the fear that's holding us back, the fear of a pain, the fear of what might happen. What does Eckhart Tolle say? He says the thoughts about a situation. Oh my God, now I see that there it's gone. But what I want to say, I will come back and find that absolute quote from him to make sure I quote him properly. But what I'm trying to say here is that our thoughts about a situation are never what actually happens in reality. And it's never, ever as bad as what happens in reality. Our mind is incredible. We have the most incredible minds that play the most incredible stories to make us more frightened. But it's about actually, if we just rip that band-aid off and do it, then we're going to find out the truth. So we can either sit in the fear and continue the suffering of fear of what if it all goes wrong. We play over these awful scenarios, or we can actually take action and see what happens. And often it's never as bad as we think it is. You know, confidence is the byproduct of courage. Confidence grows the more courage that you have, the more steps that you take alongside fear. Confidence will keep growing. So how do we put this? How do we put this in the context of business? We are the Limitless CEO. We're all about consciously evolving owners. We're all about women in business. If you want to take your business, if you want to take yourself to the next level in your business, whether that be your own business or another business, whether you're a personal trainer, whether you're a healer, whether you are an energetics coach, a mindset coach, whether you are a leader in business, whatever it is that you're trying to do, confidence is going to be one of the most important feelings and energies that you can have in order to get you where you want to go. So some of the things that have been coming up in conversations with clients recently for me are, I don't want to do lives. I'm terrified of doing lives. This was me 2 years ago, terrified of coming on and doing a live, terrified of putting photographs out of myself out on social media, in fear of judgment, in fear of critique, in fear of, the trolls. So much. But I did it anyway, and now I'm doing it all the time, and I love it, and you can't get rid of me. Sometimes that you fear having the conversation, having the hard conversation with your partner, with your boss, with your colleague, and you're waiting for the confidence in order to have that conversation. The confidence is highly unlikely to come until you have the conversation. So have the conversation. Another conversation we've been having is raising prices. I don't have the confidence yet. I'm not good enough. I don't have the evidence yet in order to prove that I'm good enough to charge those prices. But this is born out of the fear of comparison to others. It's born out of the lack of recognition that you are not just starting out. I strongly believe that I'm not speaking to 21-year-olds here. I firmly believe that I'm speaking to incredibly professional women who have a decade at least, if not decades, of experience. You are not just starting out, and you are so worthy of raising your prices, and there is nothing to fear. A lot of people feel that they need to be more confident before they come out and sell their offers, sell their services, sell their ideas if you're in somebody else's business. And this is about, again, a lack of self-belief, because you don't have evidence of proof that your idea, that your program, that your services will work. But do you know what? You've got to do it first. Build the confidence in yourself so that you can sell. And you're only going to get more confident in selling and talking and sharing about your offers and your ideas the more you do it. So come in and practice. We've also had clients who are frightened of their finances. They're frightened of looking at money. And I was definitely one of those people. 3 years ago, I was head in the sand, didn't want to look at money. Get confident in your numbers. Get confident in so much. It might be technology, it might be fear of all of these things. But what I really wanted to say is that the quickest way to acquire confidence is by taking the action in what you fear most. So what I would like to ask you today is, if there's something that you want to do and where you want to get to in terms of your business, if you want to up level your business, if you want to get promoted, there's going to be something that you can do in order to make that happen, but you feel that you are not yet confident enough in order to do that. You're avoiding it. And you know what it is. So what I would love to invite you to do today is go and do that thing that you are avoiding. Go and do the thing that you are afraid of doing. And it might not be doing the whole thing, but take a step towards making it. Because I'm going to repeat that again. It's what I wrote down here. The one thing that I would love to leave you with today is that the quickest way to acquire self-confidence is to do exactly what you are afraid to do. And prove to yourself that you've got this. And proving to yourself that you have got this. You've now got the evidence that you can do brave things. And if you can do brave things, you can do it again and again and again. And it's in the repetition of doing the brave things, of the courageous things, that you're going to build and cultivate your your courage, and then also your confidence. So I would love you to trust in this. Trust in this. When you do it with love, your confidence will grow when you have courage. When you do it with love, when you have courage, your confidence will absolutely grow. Trust, trust, trust in this. I'm Ali Mortimer. I'm the Mind Master. I am a manifesting master, a master of manifestation, and I'm a lover of all things energetics. And I'm going to be back next Thursday at 1:30 to talk about another free your mind solution. If you've got anything that you would love to share with me, I would love for you to jump into my DMs. Come and tell me what you're frightened of. What is the thing that you're not doing that you're frightened of and waiting for confidence to have? Come in and tell me what that is, and I will give you a little bit of a riff and a pep talk. Come in and celebrate with me if you've done the scary thing and you want to be celebrated, because I would love to celebrate you. If you're feeling really, really confident, I would love for you to leave me an emoji below that really exemplifies your courageous deed today. And lastly, come back and join me next Thursday. Lots of love.